So now we can go ahead and talk about Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2 came out 2 days ago. I went and saw it on opening night. I know y'all can't really see with the lighting, but right there, I did go ahead and get a Space Jam LeBron Funko Pop, the large one. And then I also have right here the small, like three or so inch ones of Bugs Bunny, Taz, and LeBron as well. Now, I don't think it's any secret that I, as a Spurs fan, am not a huge fan of LeBron James. However, going into this movie, even though I don't like LeBron James that much, I still found the movie very, very enjoyable. I really liked the movie. Now, I'm going to talk about the movie here, so if you haven't seen it, you can skip ahead a couple minutes, because I am going to talk about some things in the movie that may contain a couple of spoilers. So again, if you haven't seen it, and you really want to watch it, go ahead and skip ahead. If you've already seen it, or you just don't care and you're not going to see it, then you can keep listening. Alright, so I'm back home. Great movie. I'm going to talk. It's Friday, the day it came out. I'm going to wait to share my thoughts on Sunday on the podcast. However, while I saw it in the theaters, my mom was home, and she decided to watch it on HBO Max. Now, my mom, huge, crazy, obsessed fan of Wonder Woman, and also afraid of spiders. So I'm gonna see what she thinks of the movie, because those of y'all that have seen it, y'all know exactly why I'm asking those questions. So Mom, what'd you think of Lola Bunny?
Oh my gosh! I knew they were gonna go get Lola, but I did not know she was gonna be with Wonder Woman.
It was just a miracle, but I found Michael Jordan! He was in the audience! I know he can help! Is Andy?
I'm not a big MJ fan, but he was in the original.
Hour already!
Ooh, I can hear you.
And the music.
At guard, 6'6" from North Carolina. Number 23, Michael Jordan.
Not the right Michael Jordan.
Come on, man. That's Michael B. Jordan. The actor. Bob, what are you doing? And it looks like a broken play.
In and out, crossover, step back.
Oh, but wait! He's a Toon now! Toons don't die!
Favorite people you love is fun to mention. Right there.
Croak, croak, croak. That's how he always died in the cartoons.
Goodbye, Ron.
He's a Toon now. He can't die. No.
We did it. We're all back together again.
Bugs?
That's all, folks.
No. They killed Bugs Bunny!
Aw, you're so sweet. What's up, Doc?
Bugs, how did you...
Come on. You didn't think you'd get rid of me that easily, did you? I told you. I'm a Toon, Doc. I can survive anything.
I said that! I said that!
By the way,
As a Spurs fan, again, I don't like LeBron, but this movie was one of the best movies I've seen in theaters in a long time. And it actually, ironically enough, I think made me like LeBron a little bit more. Just because of the intro to the movie. The intro to the movie, again, those of y'all that are listening, I'm assuming you've seen it already, so you know what I'm talking about. The intro to the movie shows clips of him while going through sort of the opening credits, I guess. Clips of him with Miami, Cleveland, the Lakers, and just showing basically his highlight plays. And as much as I don't like LeBron, you have to admit he's done some pretty incredible stuff. Now, going forward in the movie, I really like the avenue that they took. So, the avenue that the movie took basically was LeBron always thinks about what his team can do for him and not what he can do for his team. And again, maybe this is just my bias talking, but I think that's very accurate to the real world LeBron. Aside from some other players like Kyrie or Anthony Davis that he really had some good teammate chemistry with, I think that LeBron has always had the mindset and the ego that he is the greatest player to ever live. He needs to be the one that has the ball. He needs to play coach. People, always make the joke like, oh, LeBron is the GM for the Lakers. If he wants somebody traded, if he wants somebody drafted, that's just the way it is. My cat is hopping up on my chair here. Give me a second, guys. Hey, buddy. I'm trying to record a video right now. Anyway, I think personally LeBron does sort of have an ego problem, and that is why I don't like him. People may not agree with me, and people may say I'm a LeBron hater, and I will take that in stride. I think I am a LeBron hater because I don't like him. That's I can't lie about that. But it's not that I hate his playing. I think he's a very good player. I don't like him as a person. And the movie actually talked about that a little bit. And at halftime, actually throughout the whole movie, LeBron is saying, we need to do things this way. Y'all need to play basketball the way I play basketball. And Bugs Bunny is like, we're not going to do that. We're going to play how we play because that's what we do. And then at halftime, LeBron is asking, why are we losing? Yada, yada, yada. And Lola Bunny's like, well, we're trying to play the way you said. And LeBron's like, I was wrong. Let's play the way you guys play. And then that's obviously when the movie takes a turn and they come back, they start winning, etc. Now, I think that was really smart. I know that the movie had a lot to deal with like the father-son dynamic. That personally, I didn't really care about. I'll be honest. I know like that's supposed to be like a life lesson in it. Is like, don't make your children do what you want them to do. Like, let them do what they want to do. And his wife says at the very beginning of the movie, saying, your son doesn't need a coach, he needs a dad, that kind of thing. I'm not saying I didn't like it, I just didn't really care about it, I'll be honest. And then personal favorites for me in the movie, I'll just say the Michael Jordan twist was I can't even explain it. So again, if y'all have seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, basically at halftime, the team is down by so much that they say, "Oh, we need a miracle." And then Sylvester says, "Well, I don't know if this is a miracle, but I got Michael Jordan back. He was in the crowd." And then there's this smoke, and the Space Jam 1 music starts playing. And then the smoke clears, and it's Michael B. Jordan. So it's not the actual Michael Jordan. And I like that they referenced the first Space Jam, because I was going into this expecting that, I'll be honest, I was going into this expecting that because this is Space Jam 2, and as the movie title even says, a new legacy, and this was for a new generation, I was expecting them to basically ignore the first one completely and act as if it was a reboot rather than a sequel with just LeBron instead of Michael Jordan. That's what I thought it was going to be going in. I thought it was going to be just a completely reboot with LeBron. But they actually did make it a sequel, which I really enjoyed. And Sylvester, after getting the wrong Jordan, says, "Well, it has been 25 years. I don't remember what he looks like," which I thought was very funny. And then some other things in the movie. It's a giant Warner Brothers commercial, just like the first Space Jam. It's all it is a giant Warner Brothers commercial because they have fans come and see the game, and all the fans are things that Warner Brothers owns, such as Iron Giant, King Kong, Scooby-Doo, trying to think of some other ones, but yeah, like all the Warner Brothers entities come and watch the game, and they talk about Harry Potter, Batman, all this stuff in the movie. And it's just, again, it's just a large Warner Brothers commercial. However, even with it being a giant Warner Brothers commercial, I didn't really have a problem with it because they did it in a very sort of, I don't want to say natural way, but it made sense because they were in like the Warner Brothers server, and it didn't feel forced, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And then something that I would have liked personally, going back to the father-son thing, is you're already in a video game with a bunch of special effects. When the son switches teams and starts playing with LeBron, rather than Granny coming out with a new jersey, I think it would have looked cooler if like the jersey that he was wearing kind of like digitally like changed like on him. I think that would have been really cool rather than him just like switching shirts like a normal human. But trying to think of what else I had to say about Space Jam 2. Oh yeah, I really like how they brought Ernie Johnson into it, because then it felt like an NBA game a little bit with that. And then at halftime they had the NBA on TNT theme playing, which was really funny. And Ernie Johnson as well said, "LeBron came back from 3-1. Can he come back from this?" Which I absolutely loved, because even in 2021, 5 years after the fact, the Warriors are still getting shit for blowing a 3-1 lead, which I don't think they're ever gonna let that go. I think the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead meme is always gonna be around, and I really like that.